B21-143, the Carcinogenic Flame Retardant Prohibition Amendment Act of 2016. This measure was introduced on March 17, 2015 by myself, Council members Allen, McDuffie, Alexander, Bonds, and Chairman Mendelson, and was co-sponsored by Council members Grasso and Evans. The committee held a public hearing on the bill on September 29, 2015. The bill would ban the manufacture, sale, or distribution of products containing certain carcinogenic chemicals used in flame retardants, first in children's products and residential upholstered furniture by January 1, 2018, and then in all products, with some exceptions, by January 1, 2019. Most people believe that flame retardants protect them from fires, but many flame retardants have little to no effect on suppressing fires. Rather than suppressing a flame, many flame retardants are designed simply to cause the flame to smolder, which increases the amount of smoke in the air. Moreover, many flame retardants contain carcinogenic chemicals that accumulate in household dust and are released in the air during a fire. These chemicals pose a grave threat to district residents and firefighters who are particularly at high risk. The International Association of Firefighters reports that since 2002, 56% of line-of-duty deaths have been the result of occupational cancers. With the Human and Environmental Health Protection Act of 2010, the district joined about a dozen other states in banning the manufacture or sale of household consumer products containing PBDEs, a flame retardant in common use at the time. PBDEs have been shown to accumulate in the environment and in human tissue and have been associated with neurotoxicity, thyroid toxicity, and liver toxicity, as well as possibly being carcinogenic. Unfortunately, as PBDEs have been phased out, manufacturers have replaced them with other chemical flame retardants that are just as dangerous. B21-143 amends the Human and Environmental Health Protection Act to prohibit the use of two chlorinated organophosphate chemicals that have commonly replaced PBDEs. These two chemicals are known by their acronyms TDCPP and TCEP and have been found to be carcinogenic or likely carcinogenic as well as bioaccumulative. B21-143 would also prohibit the replacement of fire retardants banned by the bill with any other replacement retardant chemicals that are known to be carcinogenic or toxic. As listed on the U.S. EPA or U.S. Department of Health and Human Services most recent list of carcinogenic chemicals or identified by the EPA or NIH to cause birth defects, hormone disruption, or neurotoxicity. The bill would also allow the Department of Consumer and Regulatory Affairs to request a certificate of compliance from the manufacturers showing that the product complies with the Human and Environmental Health Protection Act. At the hearing on this bill, the Director of the Department of Energy and the Environment testified that enforcement of the district's current ban on PBDEs has been difficult. This provision would allow the mayor an additional method of assessing compliance with the law. The OCFO has determined that the bill will have no fiscal impact in fiscal 16-17, $112,000 in fiscal 18, and $115,000 in fiscal 19. And the reason this is so is it's needed to cover the cost of one FTE and $40,000 per year for testing, outreach, education, and other NPS needs. So I'd like to move the committee print and ask if there's any discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Let the record reflect that the vote again was unanimous among the members present. I'd like to now